Hello, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top Peloton tips. So we've had our bike for a little over a month now, I think, and I really enjoyed it. We've been using it a lot, but I feel like we've definitely learned a lot over this month. So I'm going to be sharing you guys some tips that are going to be really helpful if you have a Peloton bike. My first tip would be find an instructor you like. Peloton has a lot of different instructors, so I like to try them out. I like Emma Lovewell. She is a really fun rides. Also, another one of my favorites is Jess King. Her rides are pretty hard, so definitely give all these instructors a shot. A lot of them offer like different things, but they also have a wide range. Sam Yo, I like his arm rides. I also forgot to mention Allie Love. She's pretty popular, but her rides are really hard but fun. She's really motivational. Also like Robin, I've got my highest output on a 30-minute ride 2 times with her, so I would recommend her if you're looking for a hard, high output, intense ride. I also like Alex. His rides are, I've done one of his I think, or maybe 2, but it was really hard. So it is important at first to take it a little easier. I know it's really fun, you want to get like right in there, do really hard classes, but keep in mind you're working muscles that you've never really worked before. This is a really like new, different experience and workout that is a lot different than like, you know, your other ones you've done before. So it's important to take it easy, so you can actually filter the classes from easiest to hardest, and you can check out the difficulty levels. So I always, at first, this helped me, is I start with easier, shorter, and then you can slowly work your way up there once you're a little more used to the bike. So a cool thing with Peloton is you can actually go and view your workout history. So I like to look at all my past rides, and this is just a tip because you can like see your highest output and like click on a ride and see how far you went, every stats about the ride, your average cadence and everything. And I do this before going on another ride, that way I can just kind of see how I've been doing and like see what I want to do better on maybe, and decide do I want to do another 20-minute ride and stuff like that. So let's say I'm doing this ride, you can click on it and you can scroll down and preview the target metrics, so like how fast your average is going to go and how heavy it's going to be and the class plan. So I like to do this. So with the bike, once you're clipped in, you're kind of stuck throughout your workout. So you want to make sure before you get on the bike you have everything you need. So you have your water in the cup holders. If you want a towel, you can like put on here. You know, you want to make sure you have everything all set to go. That way, this has happened to me so many times where I've been clipped in the bike and I'm like, I forgot a water bottle, then I have to unclip, and it's easy to just make sure you're prepared beforehand. So before starting your ride, I think it's important to set goals and have a reason for doing this chosen workout or something. So I like to set a goal before my rides and figure out what I want to accomplish with this ride. So some days I have a goal of I want to get a farther distance I've ever gotten on a 30-minute ride or whatever that may be, or some days, you know, go for high output. So I like to look at my past rides and see like how I've been doing so far. You can really mess up your back, your neck, a lot of different things if you don't have your correct posture. So when pedaling, you're going to want to make sure to keep your legs going straight. A lot of instructors say to think of them as headlights, so your knees are and hips should always stay in line, and so never like be biking like this or like with your knees turned in. So always just make sure your knees are aligned with your shoulders and your hips, and your toes are always pointed forwards for one single moving machine. And yeah, just if something doesn't feel right, adjust it. Don't keep going with an uncomfortable thing. So yeah, you want to sit up straight, you know, you don't want to be like slouching down like this. That's going to be really bad for your posture, so definitely watch your posture. So I finished a 30-minute bike ride, and my next tip is after your rides, they have recommended cool-down rides, which I would highly recommend. They're actually really helpful, and I feel like they're nice to slow your heartbeat down, to catch your breath again. And actually at the end of the ride, some instructors do this where they do like a follow along stretch thing. So another tip would be to definitely follow along with them with that. It's really nice to stretch your muscles. I'm really out of breath, sorry guys. But also just have warm-up rides, which are also helpful to do before a ride. So I'm going to show you guys a cool down ride now. After your ride, they give you a couple recommended ones, so I like to just take these cool down ones after a ride. They're really easy, but they're nice to get your body back into a nice, healthy, recovered zone.
Friends, you're here for a 5-minute cool down. I'm Emma Loco. Let's get right into it.
I just finished my cool down ride. It was only 5 minutes, and I don't worry too much about like the stats on them, but they're really, I feel like I have kind of caught my breath now, recovered from the last ride. And you can also go ahead and take the post-ride stretches, which are also nice to work out your muscles. So this last step is really important, but I find that it is sometimes hard to find motivation to go on a bike ride and get a workout in. But some motivation tips, some tips that help me out is just kind of setting aside 30 minutes, kind of like mentally schedule out your rides. Like, I'm gonna wake up at 6 o'clock today and go on a ride, and like just devote time. That way you don't have to like stress about taking time out of something else you'd rather be doing, but like set aside a designated time for your ride. I feel like just having that clear chunk of time to focus on one thing, like a Peloton bike ride, has helped me like push forward and actually do the ride. Another motivation tip is to write down realistic goals for yourself. This kind of goes along with the other goal one, but I think this helps you have motivation and kind of to hold yourself accountable to get your ride in. But don't overplan. Don't like set too many hard goals, but like small ones that or like mini achievements. So like, let's say this week I want to ride a total of 10 miles, whatever that may be for you. This way you can feel motivated after you maybe did 10 miles, maybe you did more, and then the next week, go up the ante, up the miles. And also, for some people, motivation is the instructors. I know a lot of instructors can be very motivational and really help me go that extra mile. So you can find a lot of the great motivational instructors. I'm going to put a list here of a couple of my favorite motivational instructors. Motivation means a lot of different things for different people. Some people get really motivated by the leaderboard and like just beating the person ahead of them. Personally, I always hide the leaderboard. I never really worry about it too much, but if that's your reason to motivate, and if that motivates you, then that's great to just try to get ahead on your leaderboard. Another thing that is often overlooked for motivation is not getting enough sleep or giving your time and your body time to rest. So I like to incorporate a rest day or at least a easier low impact day into the schedule. That way I know on those days I can really rest up and don't feel like mad at yourself for not working out that day or not biking that day. Just know the next day, in my mind, I have motivation to go even harder the next day because I simply didn't go as hard the day before that. So that's something that does it for me, but it's different for every person. Okay guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you found some new tips to help better your Peloton experience. And if you did, let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite, and if you have another tip you would like to share. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. And yeah, let me know in the comments any other video Peloton ideas you want to see. But overall, hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!